Alright, we're live, so you can't really see me because it's getting dark here. But I just finished the radio show. It's about 4:30, so my voice has recovered sufficiently that I can talk again. My voice seems to last about 55 minutes. Whether I'm drinking water or Lucozade doesn't make any difference. It still only lasts for 55 minutes. Um, why would I want to do this looking like a silhouette? I don't know. I don't particularly, but that's the effect that it's having because the sun's about to go down and the way I've got the laptop positioned. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'll just do it as a silhouette. Um, so the radio show was good. It's effective. People seem to like it in the chat room, and I was speaking to people directly in the chat room. So it's a personal interaction. For the last 25 minutes or so, it was all chat room interaction. So I can do it that way. That works. It only really worked because I was using the smartphone for the actual radio broadcast, but it seems okay. If it works, it works. I'm not gonna argue with it. I'll just use the laptop for the chat room interactions. Do about 50% one, 50% the other, and it'll work reasonably well. So what I was talking about was coronavirus mostly, or the results of people responding to coronavirus in particular ways. It's been a bit extreme in my personal view, but it is what it is. The restaurants are closed, the bars are closed. It could probably have been done in a slightly less extreme way, given that there's only a small number of fatalities and a small number of cases at the moment in the northeast. Local variations might have been a good idea, but we're doing it nationally, so we've got to do what the government says, ultimately. And that means everything's closed down for at least 20 or 30 days. With a bit of luck, it'll come back though. And if the economy isn't smashed to smithereens by the end of next month, then we can get moving for the summer. Newcastle's a tourist city now. It used to be industrial, but it's now a tourist city with some big tourist attractions like the Sage and the Quayside and the Baltic Arts Centre and the music venues and the bars for stag and hen parties, that sort of thing. So we rely on tourism. There's a lot of hotel space to be filled. So hopefully the government will take account of that, because if the economy of Newcastle dies a death, it takes a long time to recover. I know that from experience, from trying to deal with recessions and closures of industrial companies in the late 70s and early 80s. It takes a long time to recover, and we don't want to go through that again. At least if you can fill hotel beds in the space of a couple of weeks, then that'll work and that'll bring some life back to the city. We rely on the universities. There's 2 universities, and we rely on the student population, but the students have been told not to go in. So they're staying isolated in their student accommodation. They won't be spending money in bars either because the bars are closed. So it's imperative that this gets sorted out as quickly as possible, because it's necessary for the health of the people and the economy. It's very, very critical time. We'll see what happens anyway. That's enough for the time being. I just wanted to record my thoughts